Star Wars The Force Awakens sucks. Oh my gosh, this movie sucks so bad. People thought it was good. I went to the theater to see this movie with like 7 other people. Everyone thought it was good except for me. Everyone came out of the theater saying, yeah, that was cool. And I was like, I was the only one I came out of the movie theater dumbfounded. Like, I was the only one who disliked it. And people, even before the movie came out, people were saying it's good. Like, they hadn't even seen the movie and they're saying, oh, Star Wars is back. Yeah, it's gonna be good. You can just tell it's gonna be good. I think people were just so. I think people just wanted to like it. Like, a lot of them were disappointed in the prequels, so they're like, well, this can't be worse than the prequels. But J.J. Abrams proved them all wrong because this movie is worse than the prequels. I was pretty critical of the prequels, but this movie is way worse. I mean, people were praising it even before it came out, and I'm like, how do you know what's going to be good? Like, do you have a crystal ball? Do you have ESP? How do you know it's going to be good? Are you getting paid by Disney to say this crap? This movie was horrible. Alright, let's talk about the characters now. Kylo Ren, this Kylo Ren and the incredible force powers that were given to him in the movie make no sense. They are inconsistent with the previous Star Wars movies. I mean, stopping the laser blast in midair? That was so stupid. People actually liked this. When I saw this, I was like, oh man, I don't know about this movie. That was actually probably the one scene where I knew the movie was gonna suck. Why did it take Darth Vader... Excuse me. Why did Darth Vader need to use his hand to stop the laser blast on Cloud City and Empire Strikes Back? When Han Solo shot at Darth Vader, he couldn't stop the laser blast in midair. He had to use his hand. But Kylo Ren can just stop a laser blast in midair? So this is a new thing now? I mean, what? Then why even bother stopping lasers with your lightsaber? Why not just stop them with the Force? And I know what fanboys are going to say. They're going to say that, oh, Kylo Ren is stronger than Darth Vader. No, he's not. This movie even tells us that. That scene when Kylo Ren is trying to read Rey's mind, but then Rey inadvertently reads his mind instead, and she tells him that you're afraid you ain't gonna be as powerful as Darth Vader? And then a visibly shaken Kylo Ren is taken aback, because he realizes that she just read his mind. So this movie itself tells us that Kylo Ren is not as powerful as Darth Vader, and yet he can stop a laser blast in midair, but Darth Vader can't. He had to use his hand on Cloud City. And then all of the other Jedis, they use their lightsaber. They don't use the Force. I mean, Luke Skywalker trained Kylo Ren. Why didn't Luke Skywalker stop the laser blast in midair on Jabba's barge? Luke Skywalker had to use his lightsaber to stop lasers when he was fighting on Jabba's barge when he saved Han Solo. And that's another thing. That Kylo Ren stopping that laser blast in midair, that not only contradicts like the original trilogy, but it also contradicts itself. I mean, if he could stop Poe Dameron's laser blast, then why didn't he stop Chewbacca's laser blast on the Starkiller base? I mean, on Starkiller base, Kylo Ren has more reaction time. He has more time to react to the laser. Chewbacca is further away than Poe Dameron was on Jakku. And also, Kylo Ren's back isn't turned to Chewbacca. Kylo Ren is facing Chewbacca. So you're telling me, go look at that scene on Jakku. Poe Dameron is just like a few yards behind Kylo Ren, and then Kylo Ren has time to sense Poe Dameron, turn around, and stop the laser? But on Starkiller Base, he's facing Chewbacca, so he doesn't have to turn around. And Chewbacca's also way, way farther away. So Kylo Ren could see Chewbacca's laser coming right at him. But he can't stop Chewbacca's laser, so Chewbacca's laser hits him in the gut. That's so stupid. That doesn't make any sense. How is it that Kylo Ren has way more reaction time to Chewbacca's laser, but he doesn't stop it? But he has very, very little reaction time for Poe Dameron's laser, but he can stop that. That doesn't make... And for those of you who say, like, I know fanboys are going to say, well, maybe he was just distracted because he had just killed his father. Like, he had just killed his father. Like, no. there was a lot of distraction going on Jakku. He's got, like, he's, giving orders to the stormtroopers. He's... you got the stormtroopers like shooting people and shooting lasers and rounding people up, and there's people screaming, and you got them setting things on fire with their flamethrower. You got tons of distraction on Jakku. Whereas on Starkiller Base, everything is dead silent. It's just him and his father. So you're telling me that with very little distraction, with Chewbacca being further away than Poe Dameron, and him also facing in the direction of Chewbacca where he could see the laser coming, he can't stop that laser, but Poe Dameron, who is behind him, is going to shoot him in the back, and who is way closer, he can stop that laser? Boom! Game! This is such a... So that scene where Poe Dameron stops where Kylo Ren stops Poe's laser is so stupid. I mean, it's not only externally inconsistent, it's internally inconsistent. And people think this is a good movie. People actually think J.J. Abrams is going to do a good job with Episode 9. That's insane. Oh my goodness.